Now let's talk about uneven lies. The first lie we're going to talk about is the ball below the feet. A couple different things that I think about when the ball's below my feet. The first thing I think about is standing simply closer to the ball. I want to be a little bit closer to the ball so I don't have to bend over so much to reach the ball down the hill. The second thing I want to do is, even though I'm closer to the ball, I still feel like I have to bend over a little bit more from the waist to allow my club to get down to the ball. When I bend over at the waist, what this produces is more of an upright swing, a vertical swing like this. What that will produce is a slice. The ball will slice off this lie. So to counteract that, I do one of two things. Either I take the club from a normal position like that and I hood the club face a little bit like that, or I simply aim to the left. In this case, I'm just going to hood the club face just a little bit. Now watch what I do. Now to review the ball below the feet, stand a little bit closer to the ball. We bend over at the waist. That's the second thing we do. Third thing we do, we hood the club face just a little bit to there to counteract the upright swing and the slice it will produce. And that's the way you hit the ball with the ball below your feet. Continuing on with uneven lies, let's play the ball with the ball above my feet. The key here on this shot is to keep your hands from raising up and your body from straightening up at address. It's easy to stand too straight and get your hands too high. Make sure you still have a little bit of body tilt, spine angle like this, and don't get your hands up too high. You want to keep your hands like this. On the backswing, you want to make sure that you keep the club head outside your hands like this. Now, let's see if I can play this shot properly. Probably the most difficult uneven lie is the downhill lie. Well, this lie is very similar to trying to hit the low shot that we talked about before. The way you hit this shot right here, you've got to lean down the hill and get your body axis more perpendicular to the slope like this. You don't want to lean back into the hill. That's the death warrant for this shot because you'll hit behind it. You want to lean down the hill, the weight's on the inside of your left foot. You want to get the left shoulder low and the right shoulder high. This allows you to take the club steeper on the backswing and swing down the slope. Now let's see if I can do it. And for a review, this is what you do. You lean down the slope with your weight on the inside of your left foot with the left knee banked in like this, kicked in. You widen your stance, the left shoulder is lower, the right shoulder is higher. That makes you perpendicular to this slope right here. You're not leaning back into it, you're perpendicular to it. The key here, again, kick the left knee in, weight on the inside of your left foot, left shoulder lower, and allows you to get the club up in the air. And that's the way you hit it. And here we have the last of our uneven lies, the uphill lie. Now the key here, as in the downhill lie, is to align your body with the slope. You want to be perpendicular to the slope, meaning that this is the way my body is, my left shoulder is higher, my right shoulder is lower. That keeps the club going back along the slope this way, allows me to swing up the slope. Now the two things you've got to think about in the golf swing here is the right knee needs to brace in and not get to the outside of your foot or even to the foot. Keep it braced in like this, and on the downswing, you want to make that right knee just move to the ball just a little bit on the downswing. So here's what you do. You take the club back low to the ground, and swing up the slope. Now let's review this. For the uphill lie, make your body perpendicular to the slope. Don't lean into it. Keep the right knee braced in. Left shoulder's higher than normal. Right shoulder's lower so you can swing it back low. And when you hit into the ball, make the right knee go toward the ball a little bit so you're swinging up the slope like this.